Hi, my name is Matt Smith, and I'm a member of NELA, the Northeast Leadership Academy, Cohort 3, which is a Master's of School Administration program through North Carolina State University. This is a 2-year program. The first year primarily involves coursework. The second year is a full-year internship. And this video is my reflection upon my first year in the NELA program. There are 3 elements to this video. First, where do I see myself as a school leader and my growth to become that? 2, what are my strengths? 3, what areas of change or areas of opportunity do I see ahead for myself as I try to become as ready for school leadership as possible? First, where do I see myself in my growth to become a school leader? This has been a crazy year. Through the coursework we've completed, the specialized trainings, the digital storytelling experience, the readings, the discussions, I am keenly aware that I have so much more to learn in order to be ready to embrace the challenges that a 21st leader must address as he becomes the father, chief executive of a school. So, as Socrates said, the more I know, the less I know. And that phrase captures where I am in my growth to become a school leader. Second, what do I see as my strengths or talents or particular skill set that I do have mastered at this point in my program? Although, with the caveat that the more I know, the less I know, I will say that of the 7 executive standards, there are 4 that currently resonate with me as being areas of perhaps some strength. Strategic leadership, cultural leadership, managerial leadership, and external development. Now granted, I need much more practical real-world experience in each of those areas, and I am at the beginning of my learning curve. But if there are any areas that I feel comfortable with, it's embracing big ideas, working with people, and building relationships to try to make a vision for change happen. I had some experience with that prior to the Northeast Leadership Academy, and certainly the readings that we've done and the trainings and the discussions that we've had this year in class have been a little more relevant to me because of my experiences with Freshman Academy or Advanced Placement Programming or the School Improvement Cycles as sit chair of my high school. So those are areas that I do feel that I have a little bit more comfort. When it comes to the 21 competencies that school administrators must have mastered, there are 3 that I think currently resonate with me. The first, communication. I feel like in terms of written communication especially, but to some extent verbal communication also, that's an area of strength. 2 others, change management and systems thinking, are areas where, again, I feel that I have some competency as I grow to become a school leader. Now, areas of change or opportunities for improvement, weaknesses that I have. I'll be very upfront and direct and very specific about those. First, I want to say that the internship year is going to be huge for me. There will be a lot of purposeful and intentional learning that takes place that year as I try to align what I do as an administrative intern with the 7 executive standards and the 21 competencies. So I'm looking forward to the internship year as I get to develop practical experience and learning by doing that will help to prepare me to become a leader. That said, there are several things that I want to say up front that are areas that I need to work on. One has to do with simply managing the incredible, crazy life that administrators have, the flow of information, prioritizing what's urgent and what's important, just dealing with the sometimes chaotic feel of being in the middle of everything. So that's something I'm going to have to work on. Secondly, I need to learn Excel. Clearly, with so much data flowing through the administrator position, and as being an English teacher and somebody who has always been vested in language arts, that's an area that I must work on as I've got to learn just specifically how to manage data and data files. So I need to learn Excel. And third, when it comes to technology, there was a time when I was ahead of the curve with technology, and now I'm quickly learning that I'm actually behind the curve. I need to become more technology savvy, especially in the area of social networking. There are missed opportunities to connect with parents and with students, with teachers, with community members, with other stakeholders, if I'm not involved in social networking in some professional capacity at least. So right now I don't Facebook, I don't tweet, but those are areas that I need to develop some experience in so that I embrace them when I take on the role of a school leader. Now there's a lot more that I need to learn. When I said earlier that the more you know, the more I know, the less I know, that was true. That's not just an aphorism that I'm using to frame this reflection video. I truly mean that. So I'd like to leave on that note that I'm aware that the growth curve for me is going to be very, very steep. I'm willing to climb it earnestly and purposefully and intentionally, and I'm willing to embrace the year ahead. So 12 months from now, I look forward to a reflection video that has a lot more strengths and perhaps fewer weaknesses. Thank you.